Tell some of our audience. Very good. Okay.
My name is Ivy, and story I have. 10 years ago, I was planning for my son's second birthday. I already ordered the cake, purchased the decorations, and planned on serving pizza. I still wanted to do something special, something that was a little more meaningful. I had the idea of doing something homemade. I thought about doing the decorations, maybe making a tablecloth. But I still didn't think it was personal enough. So that's when I decided to do a happy birthday banner, but put my own spin on it. At first I was just going to write happy birthday and maybe a message like I love you. As I was thinking about it and searching online for some ideas, I decided that I would showcase some photos, specifically pictures of my son during the past year. I really wanted my family to see how much he had grown and things that he liked to do. A lot of my family members don't get to see him often, so I thought this would be a good way for them to learn more about him. One of the first boards, this was actually from the second year that I made. Some of the pictures that I picked, they're all very meaningful to me. I try to look for things that showcase my son's accomplishments and him having fun and something that my family members would find really meaningful. So I picked a picture of him at Halloween in his costume, and here's one of him just having fun in the leaves. And some of my favorite photos from this one are these two, and it's from a trip that we took to the Big Dig. And this is a really good memory for me because it was the first time we'd ever went, and I don't know if you guys know, but the Big Dig is just a place covered with dirt, huge sand piles, and a giant sandbox. So we had a lot of fun that day, and it was really great that I could tell my family those stories. This next board that I've decided to show is actually from his 6th birthday party. These pictures I chose for the same reasons, but there's a little more accomplishments here, such as my son's first day of school. And down here, his first ever friend that he made at school. And up here was his very first soccer game. The soccer game was also important because my son was very nervous about playing. He didn't know if he was going to actually play in the game, but as you can see, he actually did. After talking with him, I finally got him to get the courage to go out there. So it's a proud moment for him, but it's a proud moment for me as a mom because I was able to help him overcome that fear. And finally, the next board that I wanted to show is from this past year. It's from his 10th birthday. This is my favorite because this is the first board that my son actually helped to make. So he picked most of these pictures. He picked a few from Halloween, but the most important pictures are a couple that he picked from our family summer games. And it's sort of like an Olympics, but we do really silly stuff like scooter races and scavenger hunts and like 20 jumping jacks. So when he picked that, it was the first year we had done it, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it a permanent tradition. But once he picked the pictures, I knew that he had just as much as fun as we did. The boards, I feel, are special to me because they show how important family is to me. My son is very important to me. And all these pictures show us doing things mostly as a family. That's kind of what we try to focus on. They're also really important to me because it was the very first tradition that my family had. And this sort of snowballed a whole bunch more traditions. Now we do traditions every year, every season, every holiday. So this was the very beginning of that. And I never thought that I would be that type of mom that would do the traditions for their kids and if I would even enjoy it, but I found that I actually do enjoy it and I'm actually really good at it. Thank you.